Ever wondered who would emerge victorious in a battle between Flamma, the revered gladiator, and Spartacus, the famed rebel slave? This is no ordinary question, but a query that transports us back to the heart of ancient Rome, a time when the roars of the crowd and the clashing of swords echoed in the Grand Colosseum, a time when gladiators were the warriors of the day. In the annals of Roman history, gladiators occupied a unique place. They were slaves, criminals, and prisoners of war, yet they were also celebrities, their exploits in the arena drawing the masses and the admiration of the elite. Their lives were brutal and short, but in death, they found a kind of immortality, their stories echoing through the ages. Two such stories are those of Flamma and Spartacus, two gladiators whose paths, though different, were marked by extraordinary courage and skill. Flamma, the Syrian gladiator, was a legend in his own right. He fought in the arena an astonishing 34 times, a feat few could match. His victories were many, yet he rejected his freedom 4 times, choosing instead the thrill and honor of the gladiatorial ring. On the other hand, we have Spartacus, a Thracian gladiator who used his might not just to entertain, but to challenge the very system that enslaved him. He led the most significant slave rebellion in Roman history, a revolt that shook the Roman Republic to its core. These two warriors, one a symbol of gladiatorial glory, the other a beacon of rebellion. Both held their own in the brutal world of the Roman arena. Their stories, while different, speak to the human spirit's resilience and the thirst for freedom and recognition. Journey with us as we delve into the lives of these two incredible figures, comparing their paths, their victories, and their legacies. Let's take a step back into the sands of the Roman Colosseum and witness the unseen warriors of ancient Rome. Picture Flamma, a man of unmatched strength and skill, feared and respected in the arena, a gladiator of unparalleled prowess, whose name still echoes in the annals of history. Flamma, a Syrian, was a heavyweight secutor, a type of gladiator known for their heavy armor and large shield. His record stands as testament to his skill, with 21 victories, 9 draws, and only 4 losses. But Flamma wasn't just a formidable fighter. His story is one of loyalty and dedication to the life of a gladiator. Imagine this. Flamma was offered the rudis, the wooden sword symbolizing a gladiator's freedom, not once, not twice, but an astounding 4 times. And each time, he declined. Instead, he chose the blood-soaked sand of the arena over the allure of a free life. It's a devotion that's hard to fathom today, but one that earned him the respect of his peers and the adoration of the crowd. Flamma's fighting style was as distinctive as his career. As a secutor, he was known for his endurance and patience. He'd wait for the perfect moment to strike, his movements precise, his attacks lethal. This style was thrilling to watch, and it won him a legion of fans. Even today, his tactics are studied by historians and enthusiasts alike. Flamma's influence on gladiator culture cannot be overstated. He was more than a popular fighter. He was a symbol of what it meant to be a gladiator. His dedication to the arena, his refusal of freedom, and his impressive record all contributed to the legend that is Flamma. His story challenges our notions of freedom and honor, showing us a man who found his purpose in the roar of the crowd and the thrill of the fight. Flamma remains a symbol of the gladiator's honor and dedication, a legend who chose the thrill of the arena over the comfort of freedom. Now imagine Spartacus, a slave who turned into a rebel leader, causing tremors in the Roman Empire. In the heart of ancient Rome, a Thracian slave named Spartacus was tearing apart the shackles of his servitude. Born into hardship, Spartacus was no stranger to the cruel realities of life. He was sold into slavery, his freedom was robbed, and he was forced to fight for the amusement of the Roman elite. Yet, within this man, a fire was kindling, a fire that would soon ignite a rebellion like no other. Spartacus was more than just a gladiator. He was a symbol of hope, a beacon of resistance. He was a leader, rallying his fellow slaves, instilling in them the belief that they too could break free from their chains. His charisma, his fierce determination, and his tactical brilliance were a force to be reckoned with. In the belly of the Roman Empire, Spartacus led the infamous slave revolt. This was no small feat. It was a bold challenge to the power and authority of Rome, a testament to Spartacus's courage and conviction. His tactics were cunning, his strategies were innovative, and his leadership was inspiring. He turned a ragtag group of slaves into a formidable army, striking fear into the hearts of the Roman elite. But Spartacus was not driven by the thirst for power or the lust for revenge. No, he was driven by a longing for freedom. He fought not for personal glory, but for the emancipation of his people. He stood against oppression, against injustice, and against the might of the Roman Empire. His fight was a testament to the human spirit, a testament to the indomitable will of a man who refused to be broken. Spartacus, a beacon of hope for the oppressed, left an indelible mark on history, standing tall as a symbol of resistance. His name is etched in the annals of time, not as a mere gladiator, but as a hero, a rebel, a freedom fighter. For he was Spartacus, the slave who dared to defy an empire. Flamma and Spartacus, two titans of their time, yet their lives couldn't have been more different. Let's delve into the paths these two warriors trod, the motivations that drove them, the battles they fought, and the legacies they left behind. Flamma, a Syrian by birth, was sold into slavery and trained as a gladiator. He embraced this life not with resignation, but with a fierce determination that earned him a legendary status. His motivations were not born of a desire for freedom or rebellion, but rather a relentless pursuit of personal glory and prowess in the arena. He fought in the Colosseum as a secutor, a heavily armed gladiator, and his victories were numerous, 21 to be exact. His name, meaning flame, was a testament to his fiery spirit and indomitable will. On the other hand, Spartacus, a Thracian by birth, was also sold into slavery and trained as a gladiator. However, he refused to accept his fate. His path was marked by resistance and rebellion, a stark contrast to Flamma's acceptance. His motivation was freedom, not just for himself, but for all slaves. His battles were not fought in the arena, but against the Roman Republic itself, leading an army of escaped slaves in what became known as the Third Servile War. Their legacies, too, are a study in contrasts. Flamma's legacy lies in the annals of gladiatorial combat, his name synonymous with skill, courage, and honor. He was offered his freedom 4 times, yet he chose to remain a gladiator until his death. Spartacus, however, left a legacy of rebellion and hope. He may have lost his fight against the Romans, but his spirit of resistance ignited a spark that continued to inspire future generations. In essence, Flamma and Spartacus represent two sides of the same coin, each a symbol of their own kind of strength and resilience. Flamma and Spartacus, two different paths, two different destinies, yet both unforgettable parts of Roman history. What do the echoes of the past, the story of Flamma and Spartacus, convey about the human spirit? These two warriors, distinct in their own ways, symbolize different facets of the enduring human spirit. We delve first into the life of Flamma, a man dedicating his existence to perfect the savage discipline of gladiatorial combat. His narrative is a testament to humanity's resilience, skill, and unyielding determination. Despite inhabiting a ruthless and violent realm, Flamma sharpened his skills, transforming into an imposing warrior, inscribing his name in the revered chronicles of history. His legacy resonates with fortitude, an epitome of the human potential to outshine circumstances, to thrive even amidst adversity. Then we trace the footsteps of Spartacus, a man whose battle was not for personal accolades but for the liberation of his kin. His narrative is a potent testament to the human longing for freedom and the extents we're willing to stretch to attain it. Spartacus orchestrated one of history's most impactful slave rebellions, and although he fell in the end, his spirit of defiance prevailed. His legacy exudes a sense of revolution and justice, a symbol of the human ability to defy dominance and seek a brighter future. These narratives have engraved a lasting impact on popular culture. Spanning films to novels, artwork to melodies, the echoes of Flamma and Spartacus continue to motivate and enchant. They've metamorphosed into symbols of human grit and resilience, embodying timeless virtues of bravery, resolve, and the quest for freedom. In essence, these two warriors have, each in his own way, etched a legacy that surpasses temporal boundaries and resonates with us in the present. Their tales are not merely chronicles of ancient warriors, but timeless depictions of the human spirit. The of Flamma and Spartacus, each in their unique way, reverberate with the power of the human spirit to strive, to defy, and to leave an enduring legacy.